This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Yo, what's good, people? This your boy Authentic 973. This your boy the Past 57 on YouTube. The best nigga making beats since the best nigga making beats, aka Mr. Click Clack Bang. Y'all already know though. For starters, I want to start off and say happy Thanksgiving, happy belated Thanksgiving or whatever. Today is Friday. I actually did this video to bring it out yesterday, but got a little carried away with Thanksgiving. You know, family came over, we was bugging out, taking a couple shots, we was eating, watching the game. My Cowboys lost. I know this is a basketball video, but RG3 is an animal and the we suck. That's point blank period. Ain't nothing, ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. We ass. Moving on. As you see, the title of this is Chemistry. And let me tell you, I love the blacktop mode. I really haven't played that many games on the blacktop unless I play with people that I know. But I really haven't played that many games on the blacktop because when I'm playing with a bunch of randoms, it's really, we have no chemistry. Excuse me. And to me, if you have no chemistry and are not willing to work together, it's going to equal a loss. Like, if you got a dude that just... And on blacktop, let me explain something about blacktop. On blacktop, everybody wants to be the man. I'm not that type of player. I'm a point guard, so I try to be a point guard and, so, get my offense involved. But they got this guy playing point guard, and I think they got me at small forward. Yeah, they got me at small forward. I'm only like 6'2", I think, or 6'3". So they play you out of position, yada yada yada. And I mean, like, the dude that they got playing point, like, the dude is huge. I don't understand why he wasn't, playing a big or playing a swing position. But that's neither here nor there. Chemistry. When playing blacktop, everybody wants to be the man. Everybody wants to take the last shot. Everybody wants to just dribble. Y'all already know, man. Look at that pass by your boy. See, I'm trying to get my teammates involved for the win. I want to win. And that's the same thing I want to talk about. I'm going to bring out a Black Ops 2 video later. And I'm going to talk about, look at me with the rebound, the littlest dude on the court. But I'm going to talk about winning on Black Ops. Because these people, like, some people really just care about KD kill death ratio. I don't care about that. I want to win. So, I try to cap flags, I try to plant bombs, I try to get the headquarters, I try to get the hard point. But I'll talk about that later. On this right here, everybody, look at that pass. Go up. Look at your boy, man. Look at your boy. Now that's what I'm talking about. I takes it to the cup. I don't take jumpers all day. I don't just continuously rip. But when you have no chemistry with playing with people, like when your man, especially my man, was big as hell. When you have no chemistry with somebody, with the people you play with, they don't play help defense. They don't, you know what I mean? When you get beat, they don't recover for you. Look at he just gotta take 3 on 1. He takes it. I mean, he makes the basket, but still, you know what I mean? When he had 2 open teammates, when you have no chemistry, it's going to equal a L. And I don't look at your boy with the rebound. Look at the pass. Let's go. I try to be a great all-around player on the blacktop, and look at these people, man. To me, on this shit, it's like nothing more important than winning. Like, I want to win. I know you want to have fun and all that. And sometimes, like, I remember I played a few blacktop games and I lost, but it was like close games. Everybody was defending, and it came down to like the last second shot. It was like 20-20, and it was like a very interesting game. You know what I mean? But certain games when you play with people, you just be like, yo, I know I ain't gonna get the ball. So when you get the open shot like that, you gotta take it. You know what I mean? When you get the ball, you gotta just take your shot, because if you pass the ball to certain certain people on your team, especially with it being a 3-on-3, you pass the ball to certain people on your team, you know you're never going to receive it back. You're never going to get it back, no matter how open you are. Look at me trying to defend this big guy underneath. He big as hell. Look at your boy playing great defense. Now look, I'm wide open in the corner. my defender recovered though, but I was wide open. Why he didn't pass it to me though? Look, I'm wide open right behind him. He makes the shot, but still, it's no chemistry. No chemistry. These guys don't play basketball. They play. I mean, I understand it's street ball, but if this was real street ball, like all the shots these motherfuckers be taking and they never pass the ball, they get punched in the face for real. For real, yo. I know a lot of people seen the dude in Division 3 score 138 points. That shit is absurd, man. That shit is so flawed, man. That nigga shot 109 times or some crazy ass number like that. That shit is just crazy. He shot mad times, man. Oh, look, I'm on fire. I should have made that. But that dude shot mad times. He took like 70 threes or 50 something threes and made like 25 or something. I think his percentage was like 47% from three. Some crazy shit, but you know, they was trying to compare this motherfucking boy to Wilt Chamberlain and all. I'm like, yo, relax. Like, relax. Wilt Chamberlain was an animal in the post back in the day. And a lot of people, they was arguing that Wilt Chamberlain played against people that was way shorter than him. So what? Like, people, you can't. What that nigga going to do? Get shorter? Like, look at me. Look at the back cut. He should have been passed me that shit. I passed it to old boy. He should have been went up. But whatever. But what Wilt Chamberlain supposed to do? Like, shrink? Like, he can't help his height. That's what he was born with. They funny. Like, well, oh, he was playing against people that was 6'8". Who cares? That's like every time I try to talk about my Cowboys, people will always bring up, well, Barry Sanders was a better running back than Emmitt Smith, which is true because Barry didn't have a line. But you can't be mad at Emmitt. Oh, look at your boy. You can't be mad at Emmitt Smith because the teams that he was on had a great line. Like, what type of shit is that? They was like, well, if you put Emmitt Smith somewhere else, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? That he wouldn't have been like that and all this shit. I'm like, you could say that about anybody. Would Michael Jordan have been Michael Jordan if he got drafted by the Blazers instead of the Bulls? Because remember, the Blazers took Sam Bowie #1 overall. I mean, I love Jordan to death, and I ain't trying to criticize Jordan. I'm just saying, you know, you could put any of these people anywhere else and ask yourself, would they have been the same player? Would Patrick Ewing and all these other guys, would Magic Johnson have been Magic Johnson without Worthy and all them guys? And excuse me. And you know what I mean? Like, you could do that with any player. Look at me, wide open. Look at me. This dude just steady dribbling. I'm just standing there. I ain't even moving no more. Look, I'm just standing there. Now they finally passed it to your boy. So I was like, you know what? Let me drive. And he misses the shot, and he was open. You see, I should have just took the shot myself. That's what I said to myself when I made that move. But we were still in the game, whatever. But you know, it was just kind of tough to stop this big underneath with them rebounds. But back to what I was saying, you could do that with any player. You know what I mean? Well, Bruce Smith had been Bruce Smith with. Well, I think Reggie White would have still been Reggie White anyway. You know what I mean? I hate that lean layup like that, man. With Jim Kelly had been Jim Kelly. With Thurman Thomas had been Thurman Thomas. You know what I mean? With Kobe still had been Kobe. Probably, because he's a volume shooter. So, I don't know. But you can ask that shit about any player. Just ask yourself, like, would your favorite player have been that dude if he was on the Clippers? Remember, the Clippers had mad talent. The Clippers had like Danny Manning. The Clippers used to be stacked. They used to have all them first round picks, but they was never able to keep them. The Clippers used to really be stacked. It didn't accumulate to wins, but they really did used to be stacked. All the #1 picks. Everybody went to the Clippers, stayed their little minimum amount of years they had to stay, and then they bounced. That's what niggas used to do. That was a terrible shot by me right there. But remember what I said. Sometimes you find yourself be like, yo, I ain't gonna never get the ball back, so let me just take a shot. I should have pump faked that big. But he came out and D'd me, so that was my fault right there. That was a terrible shot. That shot probably hurt the team, but we was already down anyway, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? So get a rebound. Get a rebound. Ah, see, we can't stop this big getting this rebound. We mad little out there. So I was trying to roll the good. Oh, that should be my pull it. Why didn't he take the shot, y'all? Look at me. 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 Oh boy. That's a terrible shot, and I make it. It still was a terrible shot, though. I was trying to get us back in it. But just ask yourself, would your favorite player have been your favorite player if they was on a different team? For real. Chemistry, coaching, all that shit matters, man. I don't care what y'all say. It's not the player, and it's not the player fault that he's tall as hell or whatever. And they should not be comparing this kid to Wilt Chamberlain because he scored 138 points. It was fucking Division 3. Anybody that know Division 3 ball, that shit is like the 13th grade. That shit is like fucking junior college. It's like, you know, unless you like a Division 3 powerhouse like Rowan or like Mount Union or one of them schools. You know what I mean? It's Division 3, man. That shit the 13th grade, for real. But this your boy Authentic 973. This your boy LaPaz57 on YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe. One of these, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know how I end my shit. Bang.